entering a world where we learn to coexist with AI, not as its master, but as its collaborators. As said by one of the greatest minds of our generation, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook. Hi, today I'm Kashika Jain, a fourth year BTech student, here to present TED Talk on future of AI. As you can see, I'm 21 years old. That means I'm old enough to be writing research papers, but still young enough to be binge watching Netflix at 3 a.m. at night. So let's start with what really is AI. AI is an umbrella term which includes a lot of machine learning algorithms. For example, our supervised learning helps us predict stuff with the data present right now. For example, a lot of people predict the market using data, using supervised learning. It also helps us understand learning, which is classification of data that is not yet present. We also have, the one that is closest to my heart is the deep reinforcement learning. Sounds like big fancy word, doesn't it? Well, it occurred to me when we were given the behemoth of a task to present a research paper on a new and upcoming computer topic. By Google's definition, deep reinforcement learning stands for combination of cognitive ability of brain and reinforcement learning to create AI agents that learn complex behaviors through trial and error, aiming to maximize cumulative rewards by interacting with an environment. It has two aspects to it. One aspect is teaching it what things look like. Just like how we teach a toddler what an apple looks like, we teach our machine what things look like, what an apple looks like. So whenever it comes across one in future, it can point it out and it can tell what that thing is. The second aspect which I find the most interesting is learning with experience. We give our computer the ability to learn as it grows. Just like how we teach our toddlers to walk, and the toddler thinks that he has done the right thing when its parents emote their happiness on walking. That's how we teach our computers, by rewarding it when it takes the right action and punishing it when it takes the wrong action. This is a lengthy process where the machine is made to learn through experience, where a person teaches it. When it takes an action, the person assigns it punishment or reward. But as it grows, it goes through millions of actions before taking the right one. It goes through millions of failures to reach its best optimized version. And when it is used in a real world scenario, it could change our entire universe, change our entire world. For example, just a menial example is the traffic light system. We could deploy our agents to monitor the cars that is going past, to learn its speed, to learn, to see, to identify if it's breaking any laws and regulation. And while that is happening, that is an input, it could also calculate millions of scenarios where different combination of red lights and green lights are present, and then take the optimized version of those lights. That would mean that our traffic system is the optimal traffic system where human error is close to zero. Now coming to generative AI, the new upcoming thing, like our chat GPTs, our LLMs, our Claude AI, our Llama 3. These are all transformers, AI transformers. Imagine they have billions of tokens, billions of words, and they understand those words. How do they do so? This happens because there's a tokenizer present. For example, when I say I love AI and I love when AI works, these two sentences mean two different things, and it understands so. This does so because it specifies what word needs more attention than other. For example, in the first in the first sentence, it gives attention to love and AI, while in the second sentence, it gives attention to when AI. This is how it differentiates between these two sentences. And when the chatbots came out, when the chat GPT's transformers came out, they weren't perfect. They misunderstood sentences, mixed up contexts, and sometimes produced absolute nonsense. But with every failure, they learned to focus on things that are important, to focus on words that are important. That is what literally our architecture does. It adjusts our attention based on what it learned to be important. We also introduced tonality and emotions to to our chatbots, to our transformers. We did so by techniques called natural language processing, or NLP. It is all about teaching our machines how to read and listen and understand like humans do. And this we did because somebody put the time, somebody put hundreds of hours building on lexicons where they taught our computers that these words may mean that a human is happy and these words may mean a human is not. It helped our chatbots, it helped our future technology to understand the tonality, the meaning and the emotion of our words. Do you remember a time where the AI, generative AI, would give us horrible squiggly pictures when we would give it a prompt to create pictures? Now it can generate perfect Ghibli arts, and we all put it on our reels and algorithms. It learned to do so with experience. It learned. Our computers can now learn. AI can compose, draw, paint and dream, which may seem unfair, as I personally cannot draw even a caricature, but maybe I don't have to if I don't want to. AI can do it for me. I can devote my time to do things, to contribute in a way that I think is my best. Coming to the future of AI, quantum computing. Today we have computers that would generate a prompt when we ask. Our computers do take time. Our computers cannot solve complex mathematical equations. But in future, our computers will have the ability to do so. Today we have 8 doors and 1 key, and we go turn by turn opening those doors. But in future, we'll have 8 doors, 8 keys, and we will all be able to open those 8 doors at once. The speed will increase. Our computers that are made of bits, that is zeros and ones, will be replaced by qubits, which are 8 bits combined in one. The speed, the accuracy, everything is going to increase. Now, I'm not saying AI is perfect. AI is filled with stereotypes, biases, and racism that are present in real world. That is because just like how a toddler inculcates the beliefs and the biases and the stereotypes of its parent, AI does so as well, of its developers, of the data it's fed. And the data is the real world data taken from the real world, which is ridden with these stereotypes, with these biases present in our history. So as the youth of the generation, it's our responsibility to ensure that the future of AI is ethical, is responsible, is fair to everyone. And AI is not perfect. Of course AI isn't perfect, but AI is smart. It is also awkward. I mean, just look at your ChatGPT histories and the answer it has given you. And that makes us feel better for ourselves, doesn't it? I think that is why AI excites me so much, because it's not a robot taking over. It's about us being young and messy and confused humans, having this powerful tool to build a new entire world with. Now we do not have to wait till we are 40 and have PhDs to do something cool, to build, to contribute. We have a tool. We can utilize that tool to build millions of stuff. I am 21 and I've broken so many ML algorithms and built from it. And I don't want my AI to give me essays and do my homework for me. I want it to give me solutions for global warming, solutions to create opportunities for the people who don't have those opportunities, to do something bigger than me, to do something better. So yeah, I am 21. I do not have all the answers. I do not have decades of experience. But maybe that's the point. AI is young too. We are growing up together. And the question isn't will AI take over? The question is how do we want to grow up with AI? Because at the end of the day, the future of AI isn't about machines dreaming like human, but as us humans daring to dream bigger with the powerful tool called AI. Thank you.